Okay, chaps, this is it, day one. I'm going to be taking everything out and painting the garage floor. I will give you updates whether you like it or not. That's what's happening. So, what I'm going to do is try and get it to look like this over here. Sort of grey with speckles. Going to look like that, grey gloss. So I'm hoping it does look like that. So let me just, I think the biggest part is going to be moving these sort of heavy-ish items, you know. And then I have to wash the floor and then etch it. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but I'm going to have to work that out as well. It says 20% chance of rain over the next few days. So I bought some tarp, hopefully that'll work. Okay, letting you have an update. Oh, this stuff is all for a garage sale that I'm selling. I might keep the hi-fi. It's a little bit broken, but I might keep it just for the record player, but we'll see. Okay, I'll keep you updated. Cheers, bye. Okay, small update. Actually, let me flip this thing around. Does it flip around? It doesn't flip around. Small update. Taken away quite a bit of that wall over there. It's all outside now. Why doesn't it flip around? Black nonsense. And I just wanted to share with you the joy of a scooter. I don't know if you guys know of this thing. It has been the bane of my existence for 16 years because it flips around like that. You see that? You lift it up to put it somewhere and then it hits your shin every time. Every time. It's terrible, but the kids love it. Okay. That's update 2. I'll send more.
That's weeping. Don't worry.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep. Let's go. All right.
Yeah. Whoa.
All right. We're going to put it on the side.
There's a dog behind you.
I will put those 2 pictures on stage.
Okay. Okay, the garage floor is empty. I'm not going to move this because it's the softener, and that's the water in pipe, that's the water out pipe, these 2 over here. If I take those out, there's nothing to stop them, there's no connector or anything, so I'm just leaving them in there. Linda's back again. Oh. So,
Barrels, hold on.
yeah.
Barrels on. Barrel.
Oh, lovely dog.
In you go.
Okay. Okay, the garage floor is empty now. I'm not moving the geyser or the hot water heater, and I'm not moving the water softener because these don't actually have an off switch. The water that comes in and goes into this, there's no off switch, so there's no way to disconnect them. So these stay, and I just now need to work out, do I power wash it or do I just blow it out? I think I need to power wash it. Okay. Okay, so I've swept the floor now, and it's looking pretty good. That I'm supposed to take off oil spots. I don't see any oil spots really. Let me see if I can. No, I can't obviously turn this thing around. But anyway, I don't see. That's not really oil. That's sort of liquefied grass that came off of the mower over there. So it's clean. I think that was a call from work. I'll go check what that is out now. So I've decided that I'm not going to do this piece over here. So I'm going to close the garage doors when it's time to do the etching. And I have found out what etching is. It's basically scoring the concrete with acid. And they say once you've power washed, you rinse, then you do a 10 foot by 10 foot at a time, just to clear the area. Okay, I'm going to send you both these videos, and then I'll send you halfway through the etching. There's my power washer. I'm going to be using that and one of these things to actually clean the floor. It's like a thing that spins around and it cleans it. Okay, I'll show you afterwards. Whoa, okay. Okay, so I have cleaned the entire floor again, but now with the power washer. So the floor is really clean, but it's a bit gritty and dusty. I don't know if you can see it over there, which is a bit annoying. But anyway, so now it's time for the etching. So they say you need to do a 10 by 10. So I've pre-done the etching over here. This is a can of etching that I've got in my spray gun thingy. They said watering can, but I don't have a watering can. So I hope if I know anything about chemicals, it's not going to do anything to the plastic. So I'm not going to worry too much about that. But I'm going to do like from the door to maybe this hose pipe, and then that is a second one. So, okay, let me see how it goes. I'll send a follow-up. Okay, so I'm actually doing the etching now. It's just a matter of pumping this thing out to build pressure inside there and spraying. So I'm actually doing a 20 by 10 area because I just do it that way. Not sure what it's actually doing. It just looks like it's wet. I guess it's slightly eating into the, concrete to make the paint stay a little bit better. So now, that's it. Okay, so etching is done. I'm not 100% sure I got it right, but I am encouraged by how this floor looks over here. It's kind of lighter, it's drying, you know. Now the reason why I think I might not have got it right, but that actually looks pretty good, is I used, they gave me 2 bags of the etching and I used 1. But I used it in like a gallon of water, so they said 2 bags and 2 gallons. So I used 1, I don't know, I think it's fine. Yeah, so now I just need to let it dry and then rinse it off, and then I think wait a few hours and then start painting. I think something like that. Okay, later. Okay, the squeegeeing is done and the floor is super clean. There's like nothing. It's brilliant. Brilliant. Well, there's a little bit there, but I'm gonna, as soon as it's dry, 100% dry, I'm gonna come back and either use the power wind thing, whatever, power blower, to blow everything out again, or just brush it out, or both, you know. But I'm very happy with this. I think it looks great and ready for painting. I think the etching, these white spots like over there, I think that's what the etching does, right? It kind of comes off and does something. I don't know, I have no idea. But anyway, it looks like it's ready. I'm going to wait for it to dry more. I'm going to leave the doors open because there's a very nice air breeze coming in, so that'll help the drying. And then I can paint. Yeah, that's it. I'll let you know. Okay, so the floor is pretty dry. I like it. Well, it's dry enough for me to do the next step anyway. So what I've done is I've mixed the epoxy comes in 2 parts, and they will sort of split down the middle over here. And then you sort of mix them together, and then it activates. And then you need to leave it for 30 minutes. So while it's doing that, I'm going to be blue taping the hot water heater, and the water softener. And I'm also going to be blue taping the line over here at the edge, because I don't want it to go too far down. So it's basically where it's this mark over here. That's where I'm going to blue tape, and I'm going to be painting around all the edges first. I don't think I'll go up. I think I'll go just to it, and I don't think I need to tape it or anything, you know. Here's my blue tape. Here's my brush that I'm going to be using. And okay, let me do that, and I'll show you when I've done the edges. And it's done.
Hey, did you take a photo?
I'm filming for all the guys. I know, it just needs to dry, and then it'll be all even and perfect. Hey?
Stunning.